ಹಾಯ್ ಹೆಲೋ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಪುಟಾಣಿಗಳ PUCET ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇದನ್ನು ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಸಾರಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಡಿಲೇ. ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು ಇವತ್ತು. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ಕಾಯಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ. ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಸಾರಿ. ಹಾಯ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಾನು ಗಣೇಶ್. ಹಾಯ್ ಗಣೇಶ್, ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಸಾರಿ ಬಟ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಗಿವ್ ಮಿ ಅ ಹಾಯ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಥಮ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಹಾರ್ಟ್. ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ ದಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ನನಗೂ ಜೋಶ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಟಾಪ್ 50 KCET ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಹೆಲೋ, 6 ಜನ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಬಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಿರೋದು. ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಹಾಕಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. I'll take another minute and then we'll start. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಯಾವುದು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋವಂಥ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಬಯೋಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್. ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಂಥ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಯ್ ರಾಹುಲ್ ರಿಶು ಡಿಸೋಜಾ ಅವರೇ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಅ ಹಾಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಬಟ್ ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಯೋಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ಲಿ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಯೋಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರ, ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ಅದರ ಥಿಯರಿಯನ್ನು ಓದಿರ್ತೀರ. ಆದರೆ KCETಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿಂದ, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಾವಿವತ್ತು ಕಲಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ರಿಶು, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್, ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಟೈಪಿಂಗ್ ಎರರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಯ್ ಜಯಶ್ರೀ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ more interactive, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ you can start answering. Did I do something? Okay. So you can also start answering. Hi Gangotri, where are you ma'am? I'm here, I'm right here. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. ತಪ್ಪ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ ಏನು ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಸೆಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು MCQ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ನೌ. ಸೊ ಈ 45 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಟಾಪ್ 50 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ವಿಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋನ್ ಬಿ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ 45 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಗೋನ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಯಾಕೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಯಿತು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ important and don't forget to answer. Okay, so let's start. Shall we start? How's the josh right now? 10 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜೋಶ್ ಇದೆ ಈಗ? ಬಯೋಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರು ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇವತ್ತು we are going to solve the KCET level questions. How is the josh? ಅಯ್ಯೋ 1 this is going to scare me now. 10 ಬದಲು 1 ಬಂತ ಅಥವಾ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ 1 8? ಓಕೆ, ಅದೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಆಯಿತು ನನಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, 9.5. ಜಯಶ್ರೀ, ಯು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾರ್ಡ್ ಮೀ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ 1. ಓಕೆ, ಇಬ್ರೇನಾ? ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಜನ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಹೇಳಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ. ಹೌಸ್ ದ ಜೋಶ್? ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಪ್ಪ. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಗಲಾಟೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್, ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ, ಫೈನ್. Muni is saying 9. Okay, so 9, 9.5, 8. So Josh is pretty high. So let me start off with the questions. So ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ನ ತಗೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಇರತ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೋರ್ಡಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ MCQs ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಟಾಪ್ 50 ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅರೌಂಡ್ 40 + 50 90 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಟುಡೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಆಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಏಮಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ 50 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಅದು ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ವರಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸನ್ನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಿದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನಿಂದ ಅರೌಂಡ್ 100 MCQs ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಬೋರ್ಡಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಇದೆ. ದ ಪ್ರಗತಿ DUE ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಏನು ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಆ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಅ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಮರಿ, ಅ ಸಿನಾಪ್ಸಿಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ದು. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಗೋ ಬೈ the number of questions. Okay ma'am, physical science KCET class ಯಾವಾಗ? physics ದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? yes, ಈ ವೀಕಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. don't worry, KCET classes will start very soon. Okay, so let us start with the first question. What is the first question? Okay, come on. first question ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನು? See, here the question is pretty simple. The classification system that was proposed by Linnaeus is 2 kingdom, 3 kingdom, 4 kingdom, 5 kingdom. What is the answer? ಇದಂತೂ ಸೂಪರ್ ಈಸಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅಂಥದ್ದು. ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ 4 is the answer. ಸೊ ABCD ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್, ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. So we are talking about Carolus Linnaeus. He is the one who did the natural system of classification, artificial system, wherein he just saw what was seen. ಅಂದರೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆ, ಮಾರ್ಫಾಲಜಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆಯೋ ಅದು. Ma'am, I got 35 on 35 on biology. 35 on 35 in biology. Super, congratulations. I'm super happy, Gangotri. Thank you so much for joining all our lives on YT. Nama Vijeta classes ali, you've been that amazing student. Thank you so much. Okay, now. Ma'am, out in biology, ಶಿವಾನಂದ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸೂಪರ್ ಕಂದ ಸೂಪರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಸೊ ಲಿನೇಯಸ್ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 2, kingdom Plantae, kingdom Animalia. One can make food, one cannot, one can move, one cannot move. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಲಿನೇಯಸ್ ಅವರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ 2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರೋರು ಮುನಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಸೂಪರ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, 5 ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ವಾಸ್ ಪ್ರಪೋಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರತ್ತೆ RH ವಿಟೇಕರ್ ಅಂತ, ಬಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಡಬಹುದು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿ, 1969. So the year is very, very, very important. RH Whittaker in the year 1969. ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದಂಥದ್ದು 3 ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಗೇವ್ ಅಸ್? ಕಾರ್ಲ್ ವೂಸ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈ ಥರ ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಟೈಮ್ ಲೈನ್ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನು ಸೂಪರ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ನನಗಿಂತ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಸೂಪರ್. ಶಿವಾನಂದ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ರಿಷು ಅವರು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಬಿ. ಮುನಿ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. Gangotri, 10th one is 2. What is that? I didn't understand. Okay, that's great that all of you are answering. I'm very, very happy. Keep up the same spirit. Okay, now? Okay, fine. So question number 3. Which of the following characters served as the criteria for 5 kingdom classification by RH Whittaker? So, ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ, this is also a 3 mark or 2 mark question. What happened to this? Okay, this also can be a 2 marker or a 3 marker question. Okay, because illi the 5 the characteristics, the criteria that is considered is very, very important. Yadu mode of nutrition, cellular organization andre levels of organization, the reproductive the modes of reproduction, all of that is included, correct? So illi yadu cell structure and thallus organization, mode of nutrition and mode of reproduction, phylogenetic relationship, all of these. So what is the answer here? Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Third one is D. Very good. I'm so happy today that all of you are answering the next questions. Sakat, super, sakat khushi aagta ide. Thank you. Okay, so third one is D. ಯಾಕೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ NCERT ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಪೋಕನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರೀಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ NCERT ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಡ್ that it is reproduction. Clear? Okay. The next one. In Whittaker's 5 kingdom classification, eukaryotes are distributed among. This is very, very important. So we know Monera is always prokaryote plus unicellular. Agreed? What about Protista? Protista, you're going to see eukaryote, unicellular. Fungi, eukaryote, unicellular, multicellular. Correct? Then comes Plantae, same. Animalia also same. So the question here again, ಎಷ್ಟು kingdoms ಅಲ್ಲಿ eukaryotes distribution ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. So what is the answer here? Okay, so I can see fourth one is B. We're at fourth question. Fourth one is B, B, D, C anta ide. Okay, B 3 kingdoms, C is 4 and D is all 5 kingdoms. So all 5 kingdoms for sure is not the right answer. What is the right answer here? It is 4 kingdoms because we see eukaryotes in the Protista. So Protista nalli ನಾವು ಮೂಲತಃ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಟಿಸ್ಟಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂನಿಸೆಲ್ಯುಲರ್. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೋಕ್ಯಾರಿಯಾಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಕ್ಯಾರಿಯಾಟಿಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಟ್ರಿ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಶಿವಾನಂದ, ರಿಷು, ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮೊನೆರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಕ್ಯಾರಿಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. Muni, C, very good. C is the right answer here. B is not the right answer, but you guys are answering it very, very well done. So our confusion beda. Okay na? Next, okay. Let me go to fifth one. Shivananda are already answer madbidare. Fifth one, no? Let me go to fifth one. Correct option for the codes given. Okay na? So simple. Felis, Panthera. We know that it is Animalia. Okay. So select the option from which the codes are correct option from which the codes are given correctly. A is Monera. Okay. We look at E. E is 5 for sure. So this is removed. So E is Felis and Panthera. Plante, we are very clear. Chlamydomonas solanum, Solanum tuberosum, Solanum melongena. So all of these, the potato family, right? So we know that D is 1. So D is 1. This option is gone. Next one, Protista fungi, Monera. Bacillus is Monera, correct? A is 2. A is 2 and we've arrived at the answer. So basic kaltidrunu, definitely we can answer this question. So question number 5, the answer is B. So ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ರು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ದಿಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು ಇಷ್ಟು ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ದಿಗಂತ್, ಹಾಯ್, ಹೆಲೋ, ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಇವರು ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಜೇತಾ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟು, ಸಾರಿ ವಿಜೇತಾ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ನೋ? ಎಸ್. ಹಾಯ್ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ. ಓಕೆ. ಶಿವಾನಂದ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸಿಕ್ಸ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗೋ ಟು ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ is incorrect statement regarding mycoplasma? They lack cell wall, they are the smallest living cells, they cannot survive without oxygen, they are pathogenic. Incorrect statement. They cannot survive without oxygen. So yen answer illi? The answer here is C. Why? Because they are facultative anaerobes. What do you mean by facultative anaerobes? Idru parvagilla, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ನಾನು ಬದುಕಬಲ್ಲೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವೈವ್. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸರ್ವೈವ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟೇಟಿವ್ ಆನೆರೋಬ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ನಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ LBA? No, we are solving top 50 KCET questions. Next, 7:15 to 8:15, we are going to solve an LBA for molecular basis of inheritance. Okay na? Clear? Okay? This is not the LBA. Fine? Okay. Are we clear? Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get a heart? Hi Tejas. Hello. Okay. Hi Saraswati. Hi Soumya. Okay. Superb. Shall I go to the 7th question? Select the pair that consists of plant or animal bacterial diseases. This is more generic. So KCET dalli you can expect linked questions, correct? So ನಿಮ್ಮ first PU basis ಮೇಲೂ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ linked questions ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. 7th one, what is the answer? This is C. What is the answer here? Cholera and typhoid, citrus canker and crown gall, malaria and dengue. So here they are asking consist of plant or animal bacterial diseases. Okay na? So citrus canker is with plants, crown gall is also with plant, cholera and typhoid is with animals. So here they are asking a pair consisting of plant or animal bacterial disorders. Okay, malaria and dengue, you know that it is plasmodium, correct? So the answer here is A and B both. So the answer here is D. So this is a protozoan disease, correct? Agreed, all of you? Okay, I can see so many hearts. Thank you Rishu, thank you Gangotri, thank you Muni avare, thank you Saraswati avare, thank you so much Soumya, superb, thank you. Basavraj is already, Basavraj, Saraswati, Shirisha, everybody is already in 7th question. Okay, we are at 7th question. D anta helidare tumba jana. Superb, very good, that is the right answer. Amazing. Okay, next one, question number 8. Simple question idu. Bacteria are grouped under 4 categories according to their shape. Study the given factor and select the correct option regarding this. So you can see that there's a spore, but they look rod-like. Illi flagellum ide, they're more spiral. Illi vibrio and there is cocci. So simple. Who will tell me? Idantu sikkapate easy. Come on. 8th question ge answer. I'm not seeing answer for 8th question. Quickly. C. Shirisa says C. Shivananda is telling me C. Saraswati is telling me C. Okay. So first one is Bacillus because it's a rod-shaped bacteria. Second one, it is spiral. So Bacillus, Spirelia. So here it is not cocci. So first option is ruled out. Second option is also not Spirelia. So here two options are correct. The third one is comma-shaped, Vibrio cholerae, the classic example. So third one is Vibrio cholerae and fourth one is cocci. This is spherical, correct? So nenne in one of our classes, I was thinking, I got confused between spiral and spherical. Gota, I don't know if people will relate. They're like, ma'am, spiral is only circular, no anta. Sorry, spherical only is circular, no anta. So keluvomme odi, you will feel that brain fog. So try and read it properly. Questions ana correct odi. So the answer here is C. How many of you got it correct? Okay. Shivananda, Saraswati, Gangotri, Basavaraj, Munni. Superb. Correct. It's C. Very nice. Very nice. Lovely. Okay, shall we go to the next question? Read the following regarding methanogens and select the correct option. They are included in the group Archaebacteria. So we are talking about methanogens. Archaebacteria, they are responsible for production of biogas. What are all there in biogas? Carbon dioxide, H2S plus methane. So methane is the major component. Therefore methanogens, that is easy. They live in hot springs. They are strictly anaerobic. Very, very important. So what are the correct statements? Yes, they are Archaebacteria. Yes, how many of you have answered? Ma'am, PDF please. Ide video na description alli hakirtene. Okay na? Don't have to worry. Clear? Come on. 1 and 2 statements are easy. They are responsible for biogas production and they are included in Archaebacteria. Third, they live in hot sulfur springs. No. Namagottu cattle aliratte, methanogens in the cow dung, all of that, and they are strictly anaerobic. Ide difference mycoplasma gu matte methanogens gu. Mycoplasma are facultative. Idru okay, illa andru okay. Yuru illa nang beke beku. I need it for sure anta. Understood? Oh, Rakshita, Kanda, that is too much for me to do. So we'll do it. Don't worry. We'll solve these questions. Don't have to worry. Okay, na? Hello, ma'am. Hi, Soumya. Hello. Okay, na? Muni is telling me B. Okay. So the Archaebacteria that can survive in extreme salty areas. This is a simple question again. So we'll answer, it is B. What is the answer for 10th one? Archaebacteria that can live in extremely high temperatures. Number of people who are answering has come down. Come on, pick up the Josh. Easy questions. We are at the 10th question already. Eshtu nimisha aitu shuru madi? We started at 6:15. So, 6:15, once ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ introduction ella andruno 6:20, 6:30, 10 minutes, 10 questions we are at. Correct? 6:30 only, no? Yes. 6:33, but okay. 6:30 we'll consider. So, 10 minutes, 10 questions. We are at a good pace, right? So, what is the answer here? They're called halophiles. Halo is high salt conditions. Thermoacidophiles, extremely high temperatures only they are going to survive. Correct? So they are high temperatures at high acidity, pH ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುವಂತ ಕಡೆ. So that is thermoacidophiles. Next one, Escherichia coli. Ma'am, make top 500 questions. Yes, time ಆದ್ರೂ ಆಗ್ಲಿ 6 to 9 hours. Okay. That will be a marathon. Definitely nice idea, Rakshita. Definitely noted, Kanda. We'll do that. Okay? Don't worry. Aita? So I'll get back to you very, very soon. Why are these messages getting retracted? What is it? Neevgale delete ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? What is happening? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. 10 B anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Gangotri is telling me 10th one is A. So here the answer is A. 11th one is Escherichia coli. An organized nucleus is present, one DNA molecule is present, one chromosome is present, one RNA molecule is present. Escherichia coli, athwa namma favorite E. coli, is a prokaryote. It is a bacteria. Correct? So, idralli DNA idya, RNA idya, what is the answer? 11 is, it is B. One chromosome is present. See, organized nucleus is present is wrong. Correct? One RNA molecule is present is wrong because it has DNA molecule. Correct? But here the right answer is one chromosome is present. Okay, so 11 is B. It is not one RNA molecule. It is the clear, all of you? Are we clear? Okay. Hi Digant, hello. Okay, they've gone to 12th question already. Ma'am, you're only late. Okay. Bacteria are considered as plants because. Are bacteria considered as plants? They were considered because they have rigid cell wall, they have a green color, they can reproduce, they are considered they are present everywhere, they're omnipresent. What can be the answer here? First of all, I feel this question itself is wrong. They were considered should have been. They were considered because of the rigid cell wall that they have. Okay, so 12th one is A. Clear? How is it D? They're present everywhere. Plants are not present everywhere. Bacteria are present everywhere. Next one, 13. Peptidoglycan is a characteristic constituent of cell wall of. This is a very tricky question. Eubacteria, unicellular eukaryotes, archaebacteria and eukaryotes, bacteria and cyanobacteria, all members of Monera and Protista. Let me see. This is a little tricky question. Correct? Eubacteria and unicellular eukaryote. So here fungi and Protista is coming, right? But Protista dali, you're gonna see in case of Euglena, there is pellicle, there are different membranes that we are going to see, correct? So it is not a rigid cell wall that we are going to see, which is made of peptidoglycan. That is a characteristic of bacteria. Athwa prokaryotes, correct? Which includes, and also archaebacteria dali, you're going to see the disulfide ridges, which is not peptidoglycan specific, correct? So adralli it's not specifically that, and also eukaryotes nalli now noduvantadalla, correct? The peptidoglycan layer. So here it is bacteria and cyanobacteria, which is the blue green algae, which basically means it is very specific to Monera. Clear? Caprophilous fungi are the ones that like dung. So adu sagadi mele ಬೆಳೆಯುವಂತದ್ದು. So they are called caprophilous. Okay? Clear? Okay, fine, great. Shall we go to the next one? Peptidoglycan layer is correct. That's done, no? Which one of the following is correct structure of cell wall of fungi and bacteria? Both have glycopeptide. Both are made up of N-acetyl glucosamine. Both are made up of N-acetyl glucosamine and cellulose, this which is not. Both of them are made up of chitin. So here we know that fungi, the cell wall is mostly chitin, correct? And there it is made of cellulose. N-acetyl glucosamine. In plants, it is made of cellulose. So what could be the answer here? Here, when you usually what happens? Which one of the following is correct for structure of the cell wall of fungi and bacteria? Fungi nalli, it is made of, see, bacteria we know it is nag and nam. Correct? Correct? And fungi we know it is chitin. Which one of the following is? Both have glycopeptide. No, that is wrong. Both are made up of N-acetyl glucosamine. That are wrong. Both are made up of N-acetyl glucosamine and cellulose. This is also wrong. Both are made up of chitin. This I think is a question of concern. Right? What do you think is the answer here? Just give me a second. Yes, come on, tell me what is the answer. What do you guys think is the answer? Fungal cell wall is made of chitin. Bacterial cell wall is made of NAG and NAM. Both fungi are made up of NAM and N-acetylglucosamine and cellulose is an incorrect statement. Both have glycopeptides, it is an incorrect statement. Both are made up of chitin is an incorrect statement. So I think this question needs to be revisited. I'll just keep a check on this. Okay, this question needs to be revisited. Okay, but according to their answer key, the answer that they have given for 14 is C, which is not correct. So definitely we have to look into this for sure, and I'll get back to you. Okay, which of the following does not evolve oxygen? Photosynthetic bacteria, blue-green algae, autotrophic plants, and green algae. So basically, photosynthesis can be oxygenic and anoxygenic. Okay, so our perspective nalli the end product is oxygen anta ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ. ಸೊ that doesn't mean photosynthesis ಅಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ it is always oxygen releasing kind of a structure ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು. So we have oxygenic and anoxygenic as well. Okay, so what is the answer? Yeah, of course none of the above, but none of the above is not there, China. That is why answer should have been none of the above, but that is not there. I agree, it should have been none of the above. Yes, but I don't know why they have not given that option. Okay, 15th is D is what people are telling. See, I'm telling you, photosynthetic bacteria can also be anoxygenic. Okay, can anybody tell me example of anoxygenic photosynthetic bacteria? Very, very common example. Oh, sorry. Okay. So this you would have studied. Purple sulfur bacteria, green sulfur bacteria, they are photosynthetic. They do use light energy there, but they do not evolve oxygen. Okay, they do not evolve oxygen because they use light energy to make you food. They do not use water. So photosynthesis alli enagutte, water becomes the electron donor, correct? Photosystem 1, photosystem 2, you will study this in the photosynthesis chapter very clearly, but instead they are going to use H2S, hydrogen sulfide. Instead of water, they use hydrogen sulfide as the source of electron. So alli what oxygen is not going to be evolved that because water is not split. So therefore the example here is purple sulfur bacteria or green sulfur bacteria. So they are anoxygenic photosynthetic organisms. Clear? So they do not evolve oxygen. Superb. I can see a lot of reactions. Thank you so much for that. Firstly, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನೀವು ಈ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಲೈಕ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳ, if you really like it, so that this can reach to a larger audience, and also this is one simple way with which you can support us as well. Okay, fine. Now next one, 15th we are done. 15th we are clear. Answer is A. Now bacterial cells divide every minute and take 1 hour to fill up a cup. How much time will be taken to fill half the cup? Okay, so bacterial cells we know every 20 minutes. Realistically, E. coli togondre, it will take every 20 minutes to fill the 20 minutes to divide and give the next generation. Correct? So that is how fast they divide. But here in this case, what is happening? They are telling every minute it will divide, and it is going to take 1 hour to fill the cup completely. And how much time will it take to fill half? So what we'll do, naven ankoltivi 1 hour for this. So half of it, 1 hour divided by 1 hour divided by half. So answer is 30 minutes. Yes, Jana, do you think 16 is B? Yes, this is for KCET. Yes. How many of you think answer is B? Shivananda has told B. Here ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದುಡ್ಕೋದು. ಏನದು? 60 minutes for full cup, half of it for half the cup. So always remember, 1 ಇರೋದು 2 ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ it will take how much time? How much time will it take? It will take 1 minute. Correct? So at 60th minute, if it is half full cup, it will only take 1 minute for it to become 50% more. So it is always 60 minus 1 minute So answer here is 59 minutes and not 30 minutes. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಈ ಸ್ಲೀವು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Okay. So this is 59 minutes minus 1 minute. ಯಾಕೆ 1 minute ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So half cup it fills at the 59th minute. Clear? Very good. Yes, this is specifically for KCET. Okay na? So illi okay, yeah, I mean sorry, my bad. Competitive exams anta kottidare. It can be common for KCET and NEET. Okay na? So different levels of questions are there. So these are the easier ones that I have picked. So therefore we can call it at the KCET level. Okay na? I'm very very sorry. This is for competitive exams anta helidare. So it can be for KCET as well as NEET. Okay? My bad if I have not mentioned that. Okay? Let's go. 17. How many bacteria are produced in 4 hours? How many bacteria are produced in 4 hours if a bacterium divides once in half an hour? So, illi eshtu generation time 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes it's going to double. So, 4 hours alli eshtu baratte? So, first 30 minutes irodru double agutte. So, then next 30 minutes 2 irodu 4 agutte. So, how much is it going to be? So, 17th question, the answer is 8, 64, 16, 256. So, 4 hours alli, how many times will it divide? 4 into, so 1 hour alli 2 sala, correct? So, 4 hours alli 8 times, right? So, 8 times it is going to, so every time it is going to double. Every 30 minutes it is going to double. So, the answer here is D. Are we clear? How is it A? Yake A? How is it A? I'm seeing a little different questions. 16th one B, no Kanda. 16th one is A. Okay. Now we are at 17th one. 17th one is D. Clear? It is 256. Just think about it. Now, 1 hour, first 30 minutes only it will become 2. And then 1 hour, it will become 4. Correct? Then 1.5 hours, it will become 4 plus 4, 8. Correct? Sorry, yeah. 2 irodu 4 agutte. 4 irodu, wait. 1 will become 2. 2 will become 4. These will become 8 and then 16 and then 64 and then 256. So it is D. Clear? Now, nitrifying bacteria, nitrosomonas and nitrobacter convert ammonia, ammonium compounds into nitrates, converts nitrate into nitrogen, convert nitrogen into nitrates, convert carbon dioxide into carbohydrates. This is a big no. Hestrale ide nitro, nitrifying bacteria, nitrosomona. So this is a easy no. But illi you have to always remember that ammonia is the one which is the usable form. Correct? Ammonia is the usable form. Ma'am, please explain once again. Which one? Which question? 16 or 17? Hi Kiran, hello. 18 is C. 18 is, how is it C? Nitrogen to nitrates. So here it is going to oxidize ammonia or ammonium compounds into nitrates. See, which is the one? For example, let us take nitrosomonas. Okay. Converts, what does it convert? Correct? So, when you talk about nitrobacter, nitrosomonas and all of that, they convert ammonium into the nitrate form. They are involved in nitrification. Okay. So, the usable form, is ammonia the usable form? Who will answer me that? So, which form of nitrogen is usable? Nitrate is always the usable form. So, always this confusion will be there. Is it ammonia? No. It is not ammonia. Ammonia cannot be used. So, what is the usable form? Available irodu is in the form of ammonia. But usable form yaudu? Nitrate. So, who is helping? Hege adana absorb madkolokke help ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So, therefore, it is the conversion of ammonia to nitrate. So, these help the plants get the nutrients. Nitrogen and phosphorus. Phosphorus absorption ಯಾರು help ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? It is mycorrhiza. This one is for the, okay. Ma'am, which class it's related to? Biological classification. ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ biological classification chapter nalli in Monera, kingdom Monera, we see that there are questions from we see concept of nitrogen fixation. Adral examples kodtare, Azotobacter, then we talk about Rhizobium. So they give examples, right? Free living matte associated athwa symbiotic. So here there is symbiotic. So therefore allinda this question originates. So you should be very very clear. That is what is called read between the lines. Okay, ma'am, please explain 17th question once again. Okay, it's already 6:50. ಈ pace ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು 50 questions ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. I think we'll at least have to hit half. Okay, 25 questions let us solve. It's my bad that we started a little late today, and also explaining is more important. So definitely, we are lagging a little bit. This is the first time I took up these MCQs, so yeah, I understand. Okay. Now, come on. What is the next question? Okay, somebody asked me to repeat 17th question. So, il nodi makla, first 1 hour alli, okay, so they're telling half an hour ge divide agate bacteria. So, first 1 hour, half an hour, 1 irodu 2 agate. Second half an hour, 2 irodu 4 agate. So, here 1 hour aita. Ayo, what happened to this? So, here 1 hour agoita. Now, next 30 minutes alli, 4 irodu 8 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 8 ಇರೋದು 16 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So at second hour it is at 16. 16 into 16, okay, 16 gives rise to another 16, correct? So ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 64 ಆಯ್ತು, that 30 minutes. Then 64 into 64. Where do we arrive at? 256. So that's where the answer is 256. Are we clear about 17th question? Ma'am, when is midterm? Midterm would be end of, beginning of October irbeku or mid-October irbeku. That is what has come from the board. But colleges are taking a call of doing it in end of September. Okay, so September end, October alli, we can expect midterm. Rakshita, are we clear? Aditya, I hope you got the answer, right? Yes. Okay, now let's go next. Nitrifying bacteria aitu. Let's go to the next question. Mycoplasma is eukaryotic multicellular, prokaryotic multicellular, eukaryotic unicellular. It's very simple. Come on, answer. Quickly. 19, question 19. Okay, last week of September. Ma'am, practical preparatory marks include internal marks for final exam. This is something new. As far as what I know, 30 marks is directly from your final practical exam, and you have 5 marks for attendance. This internal marks I have to really check. Practical scheme of evaluation has come out. I'll go through it once and definitely get back to you guys. Okay, okay, fine. 25th September anta heltidare. Yeah, last week of September is when you can expect the midterm. So the answer here, mycoplasma is prokaryotic unicellular. Very simple. Jackpot question this is. Correct. 19th is a jackpot question. Now 20th, what is incorrect for mycoplasma? It shows osmotic response, sensitive to modern antibiotics. It shows absence of cell wall. It is an absolute intracellular, obligate intracellular parasite. Kann muchkondid baritira. It is lack of cell wall. Very good. I can see DCC anta heltidare. C is the correct answer. For 20th, it is B. Very good. Bye Shivananda. Another 10 minutes we'll be done. Amel assignment baribodu putta. Okay na. Protista includes protozoa, algae, fungi, algae, bryophyte, bacteria and fungi, protozoa, bacteria, algae and bryophyta, fungi, slime, molds and vascular plants. Question number 21. Okay. Protista dalli baro antad yavyadu protozoa, and based on that, protozoa, slime molds, chrysophytes, correct, chrysophytes, which are the diatoms, all of these come under Protista and not algae, fungi, bryophyte, because algae, the blue-green, the algae that we talk about, Thallophyta, comes under the Plantae kingdom. Fungi has a separate kingdom which is Mycota, and then bryophytes come in Plantae, bacteria is in Monera, fungi is in Mycota, Protozoa, bacteria, algae, bryophyta, I don't know. I feel all of them do not come under. But here, slime molds is there. Vascular plants, I don't know. This is again none of the above. But I feel here the question would be based on three kingdom classification. Three kingdom classification. Wherein if it is Protista, Monera, Protista, four kingdom classification, what would be the answer here? ಆ ಥರನೂ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಓಕೆನಾ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ನನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಅಬವ್. ಸೊ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲಿ ನನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಅಬವ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ ಹಾಂ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಇಸ್ ದರ್ ಅ ಟೈಪಿಂಗ್ ಎರರ್? ಸಿ, Protista contains Euglena, dinoflagellates and yeast, Euglena, paramecium mushroom, amoeba, paramecium hydra, amoeba, paramecium and dinoflagellates. So the answer for 23 is correct. For 23 it is D. So here there is a miss. Okay, so they have to mention yaudu 3 kingdom classification 2 kingdom classification anta heldaga that gets more weightage that question. Okay, idu protest agbitide. This is protist. Okay na. Reproduces both by binary fission and conjugation. 22, what is the answer? It is B. Okay, the answer is B. Now next one, characteristic spores of diatoms. 24, what is the answer here? It is oxospores. Okay, so now 25th is the very interesting question that I really want to look at here is unicellular protists are unicellular prokaryotes, unicellular eukaryotes, autotrophs and heterotrophs, multicellular and eukaryotic. So Protista, we clearly know that it is eukaryotic and it is unicellular, correct? So it is not a prokaryote, we are 100% sure, so that option is gone. Unicellular and eukaryotic is correct. It is autotroph and heterotroph. You also see that there are mixotrophs, correct? In presence of sunlight they are autotrophic, in absence of sunlight they are heterotrophic, correct? So what is the answer here for 25? It is D, 2 plus 4, because you see mixotrophs also, or you can see both types. So answer here is D. Madam, please make the online test on 720 marks based on only one chapter. Okay, noted, feedback noted, definitely. So yes, we still have 5 more minutes. Let us aim more. Okay, so let's go to question 30. Okay, now next one. 2 species of amoeba, X and Y, were kept in fresh water and adapted. Species X developed contractile vacuole. When both were transferred into sea water and adapted, both X and Y lost their contractile vacuole. From observation, we conclude that both X and Y are marine species. Both X and Y are freshwater species. Both X and Y, X is marine, Y is freshwater. Both X and Y are freshwater. So when kept in freshwater, they developed contractile vacuole. X developed, species X developed contractile vacuole. But when both of them were left into seawater, both of them lost the contractile vacuole. So what is the function of contractile vacuole? In amoeba, why do we need contractile vacuole? Come on. Any one of you? Food anta heltidira, correct? So this contractile vacuole helps in osmoregulation, maintaining the balance. Okay, it collects excess water and also it expels it out. So it is for osmoregulation and maintaining the balance, correct? So that is what is the function of contractile vacuole. So ee contractile vacuole na kelsa eno to maintain osmotic balance. So salinity ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಆಚೆ, so it is going to take in more water and maintain the osmotic balance. Salinity ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ it will throw out the water so that it is maintaining the salinity in the water, ಅಂದ್ರೆ salt concentration. So ಇವಾಗ X and Y ಅನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ಬರೀ X has the contractile vacuole. Okay, but when both are transferred into sea water, X ಮತ್ತೆ Y ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ contractile vacuole ನ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. So what do we understand here? Clearly it is that X is marine ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಉಪ್ಪು ನೀರಲ್ಲೇ ಅದು ಅಡ್ಯಾಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ವಾಟರ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟೈಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಆ ಉಪ್ಪಿನ ಅಂಶವನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ X is marine. When they put into sea water, both X and Y lost their contractile vacuole. Okay. So therefore, Y is fresh water. So the question here, that is 26. Sorry, both of them. Sorry. Wait. 26 is C. So one is marine, one is fresh water. Are we clear? 27B, 28C, 29B, 26C. Superb. Very good. Amazing. That's nice. Thank you so much for answering. So we are at 7 o'clock. Matte 7:15 ge innond. Okay, fine. Let's continue for another 10 minutes. We started late, so definitely we can go ahead. Let's continue for a little bit more. Okay. So which organisms behaves like plant in the presence of light and in the absence of organic food, but in reverse condition behaves like animals? This is a mixotroph. Who is the mixotroph? Here, our favorite. ಯಾರು ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಗಂತೂ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 27 is B ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿವಾನಂದ ಅವರು. ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಸೂಪರ್. It is B. Very good. 27 is B. Now, next one. Spore producing body of a cellular slime mold. So, ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಈ slime mold ಅಲ್ಲಿ we see a fruiting body. So, ಈ fruiting body ಇಂದ spores form ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Which is that fruiting body? What is it called? It is called Pseudoplasmodium, Plasmodium, Sporangium, Sporophore. It is Pseudoplasmodium? No. It is Plasmodium. It is called, ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium confuse ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. No, it is called as Plasmodium. Are we clear? Are we clear? Slime molds are characterized by the presence of elaters, pseudo-elaters, capitellum and capitulum. What is the answer here? 29. I see that the answers, the number of people answering have come down. Come on, quickly, take some time and answer. 29. Okay. So, slime molds alli, when I was talking about the fruiting bodies, okay, we are talking about the slime molds, alva. So, ಈ fruiting bodies alli ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ? ಈ fruiting bodies alli they have, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೊರಟೋಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇದು, ವೆರಿ ಸೆನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಸ್ಲೈಮ್ ಮಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಈ ಫ್ರೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಇಂದಾನೆ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದೆರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟೆರೈಲ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್, ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಎಮರ್ಜ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಲಿಟಿಯಮ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೆರೈಲ್ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ಲೈಕ್, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಇದ್ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು ಹಿಂಗಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇದು? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಲೀವ್. One second. The answer here is C, capitellum. Okay, so 29 is C. Hey, why is this? 29 is C. Amoeba reacts out of NCERT ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಟು ವೀಕ್ ಲೈಟ್, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಲೈಟ್, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಲೈಟ್, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಟು ವೀಕ್ ಲೈಟ್, unaffected by light intensity, both strong and weak light ಗೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ಎನಿಬಡಿ? ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಪಿ ಡಿ ಎಫ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇದೇ ಸೆಷನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಪಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇನ್ KCET ದ ನೀಟ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ರ್ಯಾಷನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋಂಥ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ಗಿಂತ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಸೊ ಮೇಕ್ ಶ್ಯೂರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ಫಾಲೋ ದ little bit more than what is expected, but strictly it has to be from the NCERT. So ಆ ವರ್ಷದ NCERT ಇಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಶಿವಾನಂದ is on fire, like 31 is B ma'am, 30 is D ma'am ಅಂತ. So yes, 30 is D. Very good. 30 is not D, it is A. Negative. They're not light sensitive, then negative to light sensitive for Negative to strong light, positive for weak light. They're not completely light sensitive. The largest bryophyte is, which is the largest bryophyte? 31 is B anta ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Ma'am, finally we can read only new syllabus. Yes, you can read only from the NCERT. Okay. But ಈಗ for example, ಫ್ರಾಗ್ದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಆನಿಮಲ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರಲ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್, ನರ್ವಸ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ, ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ದಿರಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಫಿಸಿಯಾಲಜಿ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ನೋ ಅ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇಸ್ NCERT ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಫಾರ್ KCET? ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ. ಆ ಪುಸ್ತಕನೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ NCERT. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಆರ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್? ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಬಟ್ ಕಾಕ್ರೋಚ್, ಕಾಕ್ರೋಚ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೀಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ನೀಟ್. ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಫಾಲಜಿ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ದೇ ಸೇ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸೊಲನೇಸಿ is included, but in case of NEET, Liliaceae is also there. There are other families included, so you have to study all the families. So syllabus of course NEET ge innu solpa extensive agirutte. Okay, so you cannot completely stick to only NCERT. Are we clear? Okay, so ee PDF anna ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀನಿ. Almost we are at 34th one. 31st, the answer is D, which is Dawsonia. Heteromorphic alteration of generation is found in, so heteromorphic, the way they are, you see the change, right? That is in 32 is very clearly C, because Bryophytes nalli you're going to see gametophyte and sporophyte. They're very different when you look at it, alva. Heteromorphological, they look very different, correct? Sporophyte is 2N, gametophyte is N, correct? Now, next one. Which of the following groups would you place a plant in which produces spores and embryos but lacks seeds and vascular tissue? Seeds we know, naked seeds in case of gymnosperms, but there is no seed and also vascular tissue. So, vascular tissue you see start off at the pteridophyte level. So, the answer here is Bryophytes. So, 33 is B. That is a simple answer. Okay, 33 is simple answer. Okay, now. Among which of the following characteristic feature of Bryophytes? Motile sperms, presence of archegonium, photosynthetically independent sporophyte, water essential for fertilization. So, always remember they are the ones which are going to have the ones that are not necessary. Okay, they're not characteristics feature. So, they're there. The gametophyte is dominant, right? Not the sporophyte. So, the answer here is D. And for 35, which one of the following is true for the moss? Is the true moss? Club moss, reindeer moss, Irish moss, bog moss. So this is D. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ NCERT ಕಲಿಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೇರ್ ದಿಸ್ MCQ PDF ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಮೇಕ್ ಶ್ಯೂರ್ ಪ್ರತಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದಾನು ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ. ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಟಾಪ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 5 ವೇಟೆಡ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ನ MCQs ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸ್ಟೇ ಟ್ಯೂನ್ಡ್. ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು, ತುಂಬಾ ಇದೇ ತರ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ PUCET ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮರಿಬೇಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, there are few questions here I would love to answer. Ma'am, thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Hi Vinay, hello. How many questions we solve on one chapter for NEET? So I would suggest chapter wise ginta keep a daily target. Daily 50 MCQs per subject. So only 150 MCQs agate to start off with. Adad nantra keep increasing. You should come to a point wherein 1 hour kutkondra you should be able to solve a minimum of 70 questions in bio. So you should get to that level. So practice gets you there. So definitely you have to do it. Jayashree is telling me, ma'am, can you make marathon before midterm examination? Yes. Definitely we will do it. Quarterly test gene we did short important questions marathon. So idak madadilva? Definitely made ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Hi Loki 18 avre, hello. I have acknowledged your presence. Hello. Okay, so ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಎಸ್, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೊ ದೋಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ದ ಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ MTG ಫಿಂಗರ್ ಟಿಪ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ PYQsನ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ CBSE ಬೋರ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ NCERT ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಬಟ್ ನೀಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಗೂ ಬಯಾಲಜಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ Yes, Fingertips is very, very better. I really prefer that book. I refer that book. I really vouch for MTG Fingertips. Okay. Ma'am, so beautiful. Thank you. Nandu laptop papa ಹೆದ್ರಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. Thank you for the comment. But yes, compliment, not the comment. Thank you. Thank you, Gangotri. Thank you so much for listening to me. And thank you so much for being so damn interactive. ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ನಂಗಂತೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು. ವೇರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ದಿಸ್? ಇದೇ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ PDF ಅಂತ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ದ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಇಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ, PUಗೆ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್. ಇದೇ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೂ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಯ್ ಸಾನು, ಹೆಲೋ. Okay, so 7:15 we have another live. I will see you there. Bye bye. See ya.